morning workout buddies. Today I'm going to watch one of my old what I ate in a day videos when I was vegan. Now when I came out on the internet as no longer being vegan, I got a lot of hate and death threats. But I also got a lot of comments saying that I was orthorexic, I wasn't eating enough calories, I wasn't doing it right. If I would have just eaten whole food plant-based, I would not have gotten health issues. So we're gonna take a little look back on what I used to eat when I was vegan, and maybe I'll get a little insight into why I was feeling sick. After a little over a year of not being vegan, I'm feeling so much more energetic, especially after doing my 12-week challenge. If you haven't been following my journey that long, let's back up a little bit. A few years ago, I started my first 12-week challenge. I had already been vegan for 3 months, already had lost a lot of weight, and I started a 12-week challenge. Well, by the end of the challenge, I was completely wiped out of energy. I had what I thought was chronic illness because I simply could not get out of bed. Then I would rest, I'd feel a little better, start working out, and then I would repeat that cycle. So happy to say that now whatever I am doing, I am feeling so much better, loads of energy. Not saying I'm doing everything perfect, but I've never had so many health issues in my life as when I went vegan for almost 4 years. And so today I just want to take a look at what I was eating back then, just so I can get a little bit of an insight. When I first went vegan, I felt amazing. I felt better than I had in my whole entire life. I feel like it's a great cleanse for my body personally, but not a long-term thing. All right, okay, so I found a video that I made. Let's see, what day was this? This was April 5th, 2017. It's a what I ate in a day vegan basil pesto pasta. Ooh, this is when I actually used to make my food look pretty. Oh, no, 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 no. No, she did it with this blonde hair. Okay, I have to pause. Let me just explain this hair really quick, okay? So, I had really pretty hair, really long and really pretty hair. I decided to dye it black. I do this every like 6 years. Never a good idea, but I always do it. Dye my hair black, it grows out with blonde roots and looks absolutely ridiculous. I look like a skunk. So this was fresh after bleaching it back to almost blonde. It's got like a little reddish tint to it. It's not cute. It's really not cute. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, we're doing oatmeal with mangoes and berries, and it looks like slivered almonds. We're not restricting our calories. We're not doing some sort of crazy cleanse or anything. Looks like I just got oats, and then I put in frozen blueberries, frozen mango, and added in some almonds. So that's a pretty well-rounded, healthy breakfast in the plant-based world, right?
A ton of balloons and blow them up and just like put them all in his room.
Oh yeah, I gave my brother a little Taylor Swift 22 party. I printed Taylor Swift's face out, I blew up 22 balloons, and then I had 22 blasting on repeat when he got home. All right, let's see what we have for lunch.
I'm going to make a quick lunch and take it with me. I have this handy dandy bento box. I'm just going to pack a lunch and take it with me.
Of course you do.
Eat it in between lessons while I'm in the car, and that is lunch.
Oh man. Back in the day, I made my food look cute. It looked real cute. I had a bento box and everything. So I paused it on the screen here. It looks like I have brown rice, I have black beans, I have hummus, carrot sticks and cucumber sticks, and then some salsa. That's kind of my main lunch. We got our protein with the chickpeas and the beans. We've got our healthy grains with the brown rice. We've got some veggies. And then for a snack, I have some apples and almond butter. So that's not some like Freely the Banana Girl shit, like just drinking smoothies all the time for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm not eating a salad for lunch. I'm eating a very well-balanced, whole food, plant-based diet. So Dr. Greger would say this is like a perfect meal. We got your beans, we got veggies, and we have a snack where we're getting in some healthy fats in our nuts, as well as a little extra protein. I mean, this is a pretty high protein meal with the beans and the almond butter, which in my mind was really good because I've been working out a lot and you want to increase your protein intake. So far, we're looking pretty good on the whole foods plant-based diet, but let's see what we got.
Flaring.
Oh,
And all these, sorry, the room's kind of a disaster.
that hair is not, it's not okay. I fried it by bleaching it, so I had to chop it off. I had like really long, beautiful hair, and I dyed it black. Why do I do these things? Why? I haven't dyed it since, which I'm very happy about. Like that blonde is like right about here right now. That's all that's left.
Yeah, girl, looking good.
Oh my gosh. So silly. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward a little
Some of
bit.
your they're kind of creepy.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I miss him.
I know, let's get to cooking.
Oh my gosh, I used to make my videos so cute. This is back when I made everything from scratch and I didn't eat out every single day. Okay, I'm making homemade pesto, which includes pine nuts, basil. Instead of Parmesan, I was using nutritional yeast, which is packed full of B12, so you're supposed to be getting your B12 there. I was doing no oil, so I was adding water into the mixture. I put in a bunch of garlic. I think that's it. It's 5 ingredients, but it's delicious. It's still really good even if you don't use oil. The flavor is really yummy. So cooking up some onions, I added in a lot of veggies. Got mushrooms, we got some zucchini I see, and then green onions, so it's a very high veggie meal. But I wanted to add in some protein, so I added in a bunch of chickpeas, and then I added in the sauce, just mixed that around. And then the pasta that I was using at the time, I think was a chickpea and brown rice pasta. So it was also very high in protein. This is basically like a beans and veggie type of meal. So again, we're hitting all the marks on, we want high protein, we want all our micro and macronutrients. This is a very well-rounded plant-based meal.
All right, let's give it a taste.
I do remember this tasting amazing. I used to make this pesto pasta all the time. So good, so good.
Holy that's amazing.
I guess it was good. My diet has changed, but my potty mouth has not, apparently. All right.
You guys have to try this recipe.
It is so
Unless
good.
you don't like basil.
It is really good.
Yes.
The only thing I would change is I would put chicken in there instead of the chickpeas.
It's so freaking good. It was one of my favorite recipes of all time. Let's do a quick 20 to 30 minute workout.
It's
and
really
then
good.
We'll get to enjoy this beautiful pasta bowl.
Okay, so doing a workout, doing an at-home workout. Yes, girl, get it. Get it with your pink pants. Still got the boobies out. Nothing has changed there. Whew, the lighting in that apartment was not cute. I'm just realizing how incredibly thankful I am to have this apartment right now. I used to live in the darkest, dingiest apartment. It had brown cabinets. It had zero natural light. It was very difficult to make my videos look good there, and let's just say that. Oh, here he is tasting it. Alex actually ate a lot of my vegan food.
It's real good, and especially with the garbanzo beans, that is a nice added touch. I've been loving garbanzo beans.
All right, so that is a very well-rounded what I ate in a day video. The only thing is I didn't really have anything unhealthy. It was all really healthy, but occasionally I'd have vegan donuts and I'd eat dairy-free ice cream, stuff like that. That was very representative of what I was eating at the time. Now, after I started having health issues, I started restricting even more. I was like, oh, maybe I need to go raw. Maybe I'm not doing this vegan thing right. So I tried some green smoothie cleanses based on the Goodbye Lupus book. I did a raw food diet for, how long was it? Let's see. I did a raw food diet for about 30 days back in the day, and that made me feel good at first, and then I was having horrible IBS, like terrible. And then I got really sick and disappeared from the internet for about, well, let's see how long. That was June 1st, 2018. And the next time I posted was October 2018. So I disappeared for 4 months because I was having massive health issues. During that time, I started eating like sausage, egg, and cheese, and I felt horrible about it. I felt very guilty because I felt like I was letting my vegan peeps down. For a long time, I just had this belief that the vegan diet was the healthiest diet, and I'm like, well, why is my body craving eggs right now? Like, I would do anything for a sausage, egg, and cheese at that point, and I was eating it every single morning, and then magically I started feeling better. And then I moved to Idaho, started another 12-week challenge where I was like, okay, I'm really gonna get after it. I'm gonna make sure I'm eating whole foods, plant-based, healthy, high protein, gonna make sure I'm getting all my nutrients in. So that's where I became a little bit orthorexic, where I started logging every little thing that was going into my body, because for some reason what I was doing was not working, and I felt like I was doing it wrong, and I just needed to do it perfect to feel the healthy results. And then I crashed real hard, and I went to the doctor during that time. My iron was basically as low as it gets, so I started supplementing iron, and I did that for a couple months, and I was eating really high protein vegan again, but still seeing no results. In fact, I was feeling even worse. I was skin and bone and I didn't look healthy. I didn't feel healthy. I was having a hard time working out at the gym just because I was getting so exhausted. I would rest for a while and then feel a lot better and then get back in the gym, but it was just this vicious cycle. So let's see, when did I post No Longer Vegan? That video came out on March 31st, 2019, but it was about a month before that where I decided not to be vegan anymore and just give it a shot to see if my body responded well to adding in fish and eggs. And I felt great doing that. Then I added in dairy, and then I just ate standard American diet for a while and gained a shit ton of weight. But I just got so used to feeling like crap every few weeks. I genuinely thought I had some sort of autoimmune disorder like lupus or something. But I'm happy to report that after a year of no longer being vegan, a little more than a year, I did still have symptoms in the very beginning, and I was used to getting symptoms like every 2 or 3 weeks, and I have had 0 symptoms of chronic illness. I used to have achy joints. I used to have all sorts of crazy stuff. I'd have crazy dizzy spells, probably due to my low iron. If you want to know more about it, you can check out my Why I'm No Longer Vegan video. But I just wanted to do a little update and take a look back at my old What I Ate in a Day videos, just to see if I could really look at it from a different perspective. Like, oh, was I restricting? Was I orthorexic? Was I not supplementing with B12? Like, what was I missing? And if you look at that What I Ate in a Day, I was getting everything on paper that you need to get into your diet. However, I started feeling sick and malnourished off and on for the remainder of my time as a vegan. And I got so much backlash for my No Longer Vegan video, but I want to share a message where if you're feeling pressured into continue eating vegan because of your viewers, because of your followers, because of your friends, because of what some doctor said on the internet, and you've made an ethical connection with the animals, I just want to be a voice. And I know a lot of you are going to disagree with me, but from my personal experience, I stayed vegan way longer than I should have, because one, I believed that I was eating the healthiest way that I could eat for my body. So I had to do a whole change of beliefs to the point where I was blaming chronic illness on my symptoms rather than veganism. 2, I felt a lot of pressure because I had obviously announced on my channel that I was vegan. I looked into a lot of the ethical side, and that definitely made me stay vegan longer than I should have. Plus the social pressure of announcing you're vegan, getting a following of vegan people, and then having to come out and say, hey, this isn't working for me. That's a lot of pressure, and I feel for you if you're in that position right now. But just know that if you're vegan and you're having health issues and you have this little voice in your head saying, well, maybe this is the reason, I got your back. I'm here for you. 1 year later, no health problems in the last 8 months, hardly any health problems in the 6 months before that. I just wanted to take a look back today, because when you're in the middle of something, sometimes it's kind of hard to see what you're doing wrong, how you can improve. So I just wanted to take a look back on this with fresh eyes today and see if I really was doing the vegan diet wrong or the plant-based diet wrong. I really considered myself a vegan because I stopped wearing leather, I stopped buying leather. I was pretty much a vegan activist, sharing videos every single day about my vegan journey, promoting the vegan lifestyle. So yes, I called myself a vegan at the time. I did eat a vegan plant-based diet. About halfway through my vegan journey, I added honey back into my diet because I was having horrible allergies. So say what you want in the comments. I am totally fine because I have my health back and I'm 100% happy with my decision. And I want anyone out there who is struggling like I was for so long to know that you're gonna be okay. With that said, I totally respect you if you are vegan. I'm a little jealous of you that it is working long-term for you and your body. It gave me so many health benefits in the beginning and I felt so amazing, but it was not sustainable for my body. So a little bit of a controversial topic, and if you're feeling like you need to leave me a little hate down in the comments, go right ahead, express yourself. I'm all about that. If the vegan diet is still working for you after a couple years of doing it, I would love to hear about your journey as well. And I'm so happy that it's working out for you. So anyway, that is it for today's video. If you'd like to give it a thumbs up, if you loved it, share it with your friends. We'll see you soon.